Hello everyone, I'm here to do the April 2022 update for the channel. I've gotten quite a few bit of work done and projects since the last update, mainly with these two SD40-2s that I'm working on and the slug for it. Just to get started, we'll start with the SD40-2 on the right, which will be NS3410. It used to be $33.99. This is an intermountain unit. Used to be in the thoroughbred paint scheme, so I removed the logo on the back. Still needs a little cleanup, but it's almost ready for decals. It's going to get the new soaring logo, or horsehead logo, whatever you want to call it, and one of those smoke box graphics reflective cell stripes, because I've got those and I wanted to try them out. So this will be a perfect game to try that out on. I did blanked out on the nose like the prototype. I'm going to make the blank outs a little larger. They're a little small the way I did it, so I'll touch it up, make it a little larger to like the prototype. I gave it to white brow up here, a little touch-up paint and decals, and then that'll be ready. And I added the ice skate antennas on the side. So far on the roof, those are the only parts that are actually glued in place. The AC unit and the Ptc are not currently glued in place. I'll get around to doing that after I do decaling and get other parts situated. I still need to relocate the horn on the long hood, haven't done that. But hopefully by the next update in May, I will have that done. I've been quite busy with getting ready for exams coming up in the next few weeks, so progress hasn't been too much progress in the past few weeks. But so besides that, this unit is there's all the progress that's done on it. I might have this unit done before June, hopefully. Next unit is 6203. I can't remember how much progress was on this unit in the last update, but I'll just show it off. It has an AC unit that is currently glued in place. Has markings, I don't know if they're called chevrons, I can't remember the proper name for them, on the pilot. Has I redid the logo on the front, doesn't have the marker lights anymore. It says 3203. I still need to add the SD40-2 designation on the side. Besides that, not too much other work's done. I got the LEDs in place. Well, they're not in place. I just have the holes for them on the pilot, and I have one of the LEDs for the number boards in place, not glued, but I have the holes for it. So once the number boards are reinstalled and painted and decaled, they'll be illuminated, which will be awesome. What else for the unit? Besides that, not too much else has gotten done on this unit, but it's pretty exciting, the progress on it. I should have a decoder in this unit, hopefully within the next 2 months, maybe less. I also got a new motor. It's an Athearn Genesis motor. I'm going to replace the current one with by the second hand. I like the Genesis motors. They're a little more powerful than the old ones, and they fit more or less well in place, so that'll be a cool swap. And also I bought some these Detail Associates cab sunshades, because this unit needs this type. 3410 has a different type of cab sunshade that I might have to make out of styrene. I gotta do a little more research. 3410 has like a more rectangular style. This is the more angled design that's a bit more common with these units. Then last for these three units is the slug. A lot of progress has happened since the last update. This was rebuilt from an SD40. Actually, I think the real slug is also rebuilt from SD40, or it's a SD38. Either way, they have the same length frame, but it looks pretty good. There's a lot of touch-up work needed. It looks kind of rough. Still needs a lot of sanding. And then also I need to cut the details on the frame off. That whole bottom area needs to go. But I cut all the stuff off that was necessary for the new modified shell to fit in place. So that big section on the walkway, that's all a whole styrene piece I had installed. Then on this side, a much smaller piece, but that was installed. Ideally speaking, I'm going to keep making modifications to make this thing look a little better. But I want to get dimensions off of this, make a 3D model of it, and either use those dimensions I make for my 3D model to make a new one that's much better than this one, or I'll work on 3D printing. Granted, this is a big piece, and ideally speaking, you would want to use a resin 3D printer for something you want really good detail on. So we'll see how things go, but either way, I'm quite proud of it. It's been a lot of work. Once I finish sanding and doing tweaking to it, I'll eventually get around to stripping the paint that's off on the frame, removing any of the details that are left on, and then get ready for painting. This unit's not going to be powered. Maybe more slugs and going in the future will be powered. I'll try that, but for this one, I was mainly just working on details with this project. It will also, I still need to get the light for it. The light sticks up on one of the ends a little bit, so I need to make that part for it. I basically have all the styrene and the actual headlight casting ready. I just need to actually go ahead and get it done. So stay tuned for that. Maybe in the May update, that'll be done. Who knows? Only time can tell. And then we'll be going on to the next things that are also new for the channel. Next up is this Norfolk Southern SD40 ACE. It's an Athearn Genesis unit, DC. You would not believe how lucky I was to find this unit. These things are quite rare and do not go for cheap prices. But someone who I've sold a few things to on Facebook happened to be wanting to sell one, so he sold it to me for a fair price. So I'm pretty happy to get it. It's basically brand new. It's a DC model. I'm going to be putting sound in it. By next update, I'll have sound installed in it. But I'll probably end up posting a video of it running or something, probably before the next update. But just stay tuned, whichever one happens first. But yeah, I'm pretty excited because Norfolk Southern, even though they only have like 200 something ACs, you're still going to see them quite often on trains. They like to keep these units in service and not in storage. So it's a pretty cool model to have. It's one of the PTC versions, later Athearn releases. It looks great. All it needs is a new decoder and it'll be ready to run. Then next, I'll just move this back. Next, I got this, I think the company is called Norris Caterpillar 315 excavators. It's a very detailed model. For HO scale, this thing is small. Like, here's my finger for reference. Very small thing. Very detailed. I love it. I think it looks amazing. That's great. I got it for a good price off of eBay. The reason I got it is so I can use it for tie trains, because Norfolk Southern occasionally does use these little 315 Caterpillar excavators for tie trains. So stay tuned for some videos of that. So that'll be pretty cool. Looks very nice, and one of those Norfolk Southern gondolas. And then next, I got a few of those Athearn 28-foot trailers. I think it's 28 feet trailers for renting a little train. They look awesome. Here's some SDs. I think it's another company. I can't remember how it's spelled off the top of my head. But yeah, they're pretty cool. We've always wanted some of these 28-foots that don't have the drop cell. So I'm happy Athearn did them. I hope they do some more UPS ones, because those ones are in very high demand. They're very hard to find. I could do a review of these, but they're just trailers, so I don't know. And then I got two YRC ones, which you can see quite often on our little trains at Norfolk Southern. They look really good, well detailed models. So since these came out like a few weeks ago, if your hobby shop still has some, I definitely recommend getting them because they have sold quite quickly. And one last thing that I got that is new, is I got one of these Athearn Ptc Upgrade Kits. I got two of these. This is just one of them. They're both GE ones. My Thoroughbred wide cab -9 will be getting one of these, and my ES44 AC will get one of these. Because neither of those units have PTC, and of course both units do currently have PTC. And one of the last things for the channel before we end off the video is that the channel recently hit 700 subscribers. So thank you everyone who has subscribed thus far and who plans to subscribe in the future. Definitely wouldn't have gotten this far without y'all. Hopefully we can hit 1,000 by the end of the year. That'd be pretty cool. Also, if you have any suggestions for content you want me to do, because recently I have not been doing as many videos just because I've been busy with school, but we're heading into the summer, I'll have more time, so if you have any suggestions for things to do, I will definitely take those into consideration. And I know I recently did a roster video. I think I will probably start doing more in-depth videos on single individual engines that I've done custom work to, and videos going forward. I think it's kind of cool. So I'll definitely do that for my slug set when it's done. That'll definitely be a pretty cool video. But besides that, that'll be the end for the April 2020 update. Stay tuned for future videos on the channel. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, because doing both helps the channel, and also leaving comments as well. But besides that, stay tuned for the next one.